Hello everyone and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 2 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and last time we started off this game we saw Desmond and Lucy escape Abstergo, and we were introduced to the new historical player character for this next trilogy of games, Ezio Auditore. So, let's jump right back in and see what Ezio is up to for the rest of his evening.
Wait. What?
Ezio, let Cristina sleep.
There will be time enough for that later.
Alright, so, like I said, Nightcap, pay a surprise visit to the beautiful Cristina Vespucci. So we will do that. Visit Cristina. So, gonna start things off. I'm gonna synchronize this viewpoint so we get this part of the map figured out. Much cooler visual for the synchronizing, in my opinion. So we're gonna do that. Do our leap of faith.
It's Vieri. Better hide. Keep looking. He couldn't have gotten far.
Why would he still be looking for Ezio? That's my question. This is just stupid. Awkward little bit of animation there, but alright. And you see the difference of the heads-up display in terms of what everything looks like. We can actually get a much better idea of where we are on the map because the mini-map is more detailed. Of course. It's gonna make me actually have to hide from the Pazzi. Where is... them. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just do this. There we are.
Cristina! Cristina!
Who's there?
Me!
Oh, Ezio! I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong.
Well done, Ezio. Well done. That is not what you meant, obviously.
Come here.
Oh, Ezio.
And Ezio is definitely implied to be a bit of a player,
Ezio.
to say the least. But the interesting thing is Cristina is definitely somebody whom he is implied to have genuine feelings for. And that is not really extended to another character until the third game of the trilogy.
What is this? Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia! I'll kill you!
Oh
No,
boy.
That's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
Get him!
Oh
There's
boy.
really no need for violence.
Let's see if I can just get away from these guys.
You have me confused with someone else. She needed some help with some things.
Nope.
I'm mostly innocent.
Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight them no matter what. Come on. I was trying to avoid having to fight them, but it's so easy. And yeah, I'm gonna loot them because I can. Get another couple of florins. Nothing wrong with that. There we go.
Better not be looking for trouble.
Oh, you're kidding me. I mean, this at least makes sense. I will admit that this one at least kind of makes sense compared to some of the interactions that you have with guards in the first game. They're not dead. They're not dead. I'm not violating the dead. They're knocked out. Let's talk to our father.
Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Vieri de Pazzi last night. And then this little visit to Cristina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo de Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
Absolutely, Father. You got this. I find it interesting that you can decline that mission. I suppose it's because technically you can conceivably want to explore more at this point. I personally don't see any reason to not just jump right into it and get going on story stuff at this point. It's easy enough that it's like, why would I not? But I am going to take a quick look at the map just so that I have an idea of viewpoints. I'm going to highlight that viewpoint just to give me a better notion of where I'm going. And I will actually probably try to get that viewpoint as well. A big difference with this game compared to the first game is it's not going to be as much of a I'm going to go around and get every single viewpoint that I could possibly need to get within a location. And the reason for that is the maps are too big. But it makes the exploration much more organic in this manner. So I really greatly prefer this. Let's get this viewpoint quickly, just to expand the map a little bit more, right off the top of this episode. And then we will drop off these letters for Lorenzo. And Lorenzo is one of the many characters who is a real historical figure.
The city's youth apparently gathered.
Let's see here. Where do I need to go? Where precisely do I need to go? Always the million-dollar question. Really? Of course. That's gonna just block me from being able to get in there, so we have to go up here.
I have never seen a stranger man, truly.
Somehow I'm gonna doubt that, mister. Just gonna hazard a guess on that. I don't think I can grab yet. Oh, I can, yes. Yeah, this is another one of those things. You don't arbitrarily lack skills at the beginning of this game, which I very much appreciate.
Ben trovato. How are you?
Come sempre. I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
Returns?
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid. And not expected back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
Alright. Interesting. Well, time to get back to our father. And while Ezio definitely is not yet in like full assassin status by any means, you can tell that he is a better equipped player character than Altair was at this point in the first game. And the big reason for that is there isn't this arbitrary removal of status. And narratively, it does make sense to have that removal of status for Altair, the problem is it doesn't make a lot of sense gameplay-wise in the way that they implemented it. Because you get to have a whole big fight.
Keep up the good work. Bischero.
Wow.
You worry too much, Giovanni. Francesco de Pazzi is in prison. The threat is ended.
Okay. That sounds a little troubling.
Hello, son. You remember my friend Uber?
Good morning, Gonfaloniere Alberti.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
All right. So, we have 3 different potential missions now. So there's our mother. That one is our sister. And let me just see what is out here. This might be our younger brother. Yes, that is our younger brother. So I'm going to start off with him. Petruccio, Auditore. So let's talk to
What are you doing
Petruccio.
out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
I want those feathers.
What for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you, will you go back inside?
Yes, I promise.
All right. Petruccio's secret. Obtain eagle feathers for Petruccio before he gets in trouble for sneaking out of bed. And I'm not sure if he's supposed to be ill or something. I don't because it's obviously the middle of the day. I don't necessarily know why he would be in trouble for being out of bed in the middle of the day. Come on. You can climb this. You know you can climb this. But the big thing this introduces for us is the feather collecting within this game. And like I was saying when I was talking about the flags within the first game, this is much more effectively implemented, in my opinion, because there is a narrative reason for you to be going after these feathers. Right from the offset, there's this element of it being for Petruccio. And well, while we're at it, we'll also get this viewpoint since we're right here. But then, as will be revealed later on, that narrative element is expanded to also include Ezio's mother. And it's beautiful. It's actually a really beautiful expansion of the story, and ultimately, at least in relation to Ezio's mother, I do find that there is a narrative significance in completing this fetch quest, as it were. Because that is what it is. It's a big, long fetch quest, effectively. But it's done very effectively in that manner, by connecting the gameplay and story in a meaningful way. And obviously, I mean, I probably sound a little bit like a broken record about it at this point if you've been checking out any of my other videos, especially videos relating to any of my analysis videos and stuff like that. But this element of creating meaningful connection between the gameplay elements of a game and the narrative elements of a game, that's where you find actual meaning and significance within games. So the fact that they make this meaningful connection with the feathers, with a big glorified fetch quest, effectively. It's really cool and really meaningful in the grand scheme of things.
Here, as promised.
Grazie, brother.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
I will. In time.
He is, and I believe he's supposed to be 10, maybe 10 or 11. He's really young comparatively. And this is Claudia. And I'm just going to be curious. I want to see if this is a case where there's a larger description of her. Nope, third child of Giovanni and Maria Auditore, first girl in the family. Seems to have been a bit of a spoiled brat. It looks like her parents had to raise her dowry by 1,000 florins after she scared away all her potential suitors. Okay. There we go. And you have a little bit of Sean's snark there with that final line. She's Ezio's sister, so you should be safe.
Hey, Claudia. How are you?
Bene.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
It's Duccio.
What of him?
I think he's been unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The other girls. I thought they were my friends.
Harpies. You're better off without them.
I loved him.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here. I'll go have a word with him.
Oh man, the contrast, the shift for her, it is very stark. In a really good way, in my opinion. I think that it reveals a lot about her character, actually. But we're going to go this way. And let me just take another quick look for viewpoints. Perfect. We'll get this one while we are on the way. And the free running is noticeably a bit more fluid. Oh wait, no, this is... Oh, I'm not going to be able to climb this yet, if I remember correctly. This is another fun thing in this game, is there are actually viewpoints that you can't access because you don't have the skills necessary to access them. And I'm pretty sure this is one of them. Let me see, just to be curious, but I'm fairly certain that I need a particular climbing skill. Oh, of course. Oh, come on. Yeah, you're just gonna get beat up. That's all that's gonna happen, guys. Let's see here. Yep, I can't climb it yet. It's fine. Not a big deal. Yeah, I'll loot them. Why not? I mean, they're not dead. Again, I'm not desecrating their bodies or anything like that. But here is Duccio.
Duccio! It's beautiful!
Nothing but the best for you, amore mio.
Oh
But
boy.
what of Claudia? I thought you'd been promised to her.
The father said I could do much better than an auditore.
Ah! Birbante! Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else in mind.
Oh boy.
Duccio.
Well, well, well.
Hey! Lurido porco!
Ezio, my friend. Ah! Ma che ti piglia?
You insult my sister, parading around with this puttana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her. Or the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtù.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face.
Nope.
You auditores all dogby. But when it comes time for action, ha!
You'll regret ever opening your mouth.
There we go.
Stay away from my sister!
Yeah, I showed you. I showed you. Let's see here, though. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. And that's the other thing, is like they use these small narrative moments to introduce gameplay elements, like the beat-up events and the courier events and stuff like that. It's like, that's just cool storytelling within a game setting. It gives meaning to a lot of things that a lot of people have a tendency to find meaningless within games, and I love it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I don't have a way to get that viewpoint yet, so we will hold off then. Oops. And work our way back to the house. And then we will have a mission from Ezio's mother. Actually, speaking of, I am just gonna get rid of this marker for now, just so that I don't continue to be distracted by it. And thought I saw something over there for a second. There we go. And time to check in with Maria.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Buongiorno a voi, madre. Come state?
Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come, it's not far from here.
All right. Friend of the family, help Maria run her errand, or with her errand, rather. Let's do it. And I think that this is how we will finish off this episode, guys.
I know about your fight with Vieri.
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play this game.
Ezio, you're being
Spoke ill of
silly.
us. I could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco de Pazzi is many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
What will happen to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Still, I wish there was another way.
You've nothing to fear. Everyone wants justice done. It is an unfortunate state of affairs, but it will pass.
Kind of a foreboding sort of assessment. The Bodega di Leonardo a Firenze.
Here we are.
So this is going to be a very important historical figure that we meet.
Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
This is my son, Ezio.
Molto onorato.
L'onore è mio.
Let me go and fetch the paintings. I'll be right back.
He's very talented.
Immagino.
Self-expression is vital to understanding and enjoying life. You should find an outlet.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Back to your house then.
Oh, man.
Ezio, help Leonardo, will you?
And this is indeed Leonardo da Vinci. So
Ezio, what do you do?
He's been working for his father.
Ah, you're to be a banker.
For now. And you, Art, was it?
Truth be told,
yeah, it makes me lead them.
painting is nice, but I also feel like my mother. More practical, more direct. Perhaps for anatomy and not the begin to capture the world. I want to change it.
I have no doubt you'll go on to be
Vi ringrazio, Madonna. That's kind of you.
That is an understatement, obviously. Leonardo da Vinci is one of the great figures of the Renaissance. So, it's very fitting for him to be a character within this trilogy of games. But here we are, back at the Palazzo Auditore. And there I am.
Thank you for your help, son. Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
Alright. And we actually still have a bit more time, so I'm actually gonna go get at least one more viewpoint while I'm at it, just for the sake of getting it taken care of. And I want to just check which viewpoint this is drawing me to. So, because I know there's a viewpoint nearby here. Is that going to be... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Thank you though, Rebecca. There's this one here. That's the one I want. And obviously that is a bit that gives the a little bit of Rebecca's commentary on the database entries. Like I said, I will try to do a little bit more with the database entries than I have in the previous game, but I'm not gonna be like looking at every single one. I find that to be a little bit excessive personally, but let's see here. I'm actually... Oh, would you look at that? There's a feather. Speaking of feathers, let's take care of this feather. There we go. 1 of 100 feathers. And I'm actually just going to make a note of where I am right now. Just because I'm actually going to try to get all the feathers in this playthrough. I've never done it before, but I want to give it a shot because of the narrative significance of the feathers that I've noted. So let's do this. I'm gonna see if I can get this other viewpoint just very quickly. Figure it doesn't hurt to give it a quick... Oh, nope. Okay. I can climb this at least. That's a good start. There we go. And then I think this is where I would be able to do this. There we go. Maybe I can get up this one. Alright, sweet, I can get this one. Oh no. No, I can't. This is where I need another skill. This is where I need a jump skill that I do not have yet, and I'm not going to have for quite a while, if I remember correctly. Because... Oh, wait, no, there we are. This is why you have to look around an entire tower, guys. There we go. And get ourselves a little treasure while we're at it. Always good. Then get back out here. Then we'll be able to climb up, and then we will finish off this episode with this viewpoint. Getting to one of the taller points in this game. This, if I remember correctly, this is not the tallest point in this game. I think the tallest point is in Venice. But we're still a ways away from getting to Venice. There we are. Yeah, nothing else down there. But here we are, guys. You can already see the difference in the draw distance for this game compared to the first game. But we are going to synchronize this, and we are going to call this episode here, everyone. So thank you, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description below so that you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I will see you then.